died from a knee on his small neck.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a small neck. He was a big dude. I don't think he had a small neck.
A neck is fragile. It doesn't matter how
He,
big you are.
he
It's
used to
your neck.
small neck.
How
He used
does
to
a
small
knee
neck.
to the back of the neck cause somebody to die from cardiac arrest?
Stress.
Because they're not getting any oxygen. And when y'all was
Well, if
saying
you
that
can't
how
breathe,
was
how
he
are you
No,
talking?
screaming?
because that person had a bunch of fentanyl in them.
The medical. Well, if he was
Prove it.
overdosing, he would have been dead. He wouldn't be on the ground screaming or
No,
anything like that.
the
That's
only
why y'all gotta
reason
do
why he was
research.
on the ground was because he was overdosing on fentanyl and he asked to get
No.
out of the car because he
Yo,
An
couldn't.
Those
overdose
people,
doesn't look like you're walking around fighting, struggling. If he was
Oh, he was
overdosed,
work.
he would have
All he
been
had to
knocked
do was
out.
stay in
Hold
the
on,
car
why are you
asleep.
talking when you talking? If he was overdosed, he would have been dead on the ground. He wouldn't have been wrestling and fighting for his life with a knee on his neck.
And,
He
and,
wouldn't
and
have
it's time.
anything to say if he would have
Yeah,
overdosed.
he didn't
And
do it.
fentanyl being in his
He
system
didn't.
is not the same thing that he was currently on fentanyl,
He
because
was
that's how
already safe
drugs
in the
work. If
car.
you
He
are
was already safe in the
smoking weed is in your system for at least
car.
30
Already safe
days.
in the
how
car.
So
long is
what do we
fentanyl? How long is
so
fentanyl in your
again,
system? How long is
I
fentanyl?
don't know, brother. Look, you can look it up. But how
You don't
drugs
know.
work
Oh,
is that
so you don't
if you
know.
do a drug, it will
So,
be in your system. It's just doesn't mean that you are currently on that drug. Like that's
Dude,
like man, bro.
he was already in the back of the cop car, and he was complaining that he couldn't breathe because he was on drugs, and they took him out of the car. He should have just stayed in the car. He was already safe.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though
Yeah, it
because he
does.
didn't.
Yeah, it
Obviously,
does.
so again, maybe y'all should do
You're
some research.
panicking. You
If
might
you're
not be able to
overdosing, you're
breathe.
not
Yeah,
talking.
Reese,
You're
your
not
mic is
coherent.
coming back. Let me try to fix it. Let me see.
My mic is fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
look
me
at
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I would say this is that if you're panicking from being arrested, you might actually not be able to breathe. Why would people only assume that because he was on drugs, that's the only reason why he was unable to
and
breathe?
not to mention a foot on your neck. You know what I'm saying?
all right,
Like,
so
Hello,
DJ Jefferson,
if you're
But if he
panicking
couldn't
from
breathe, how was he
being
able to speak and scream?
questioned by
yeah,
police,
this is another thing, yo, listen,
He's not
listen.
giving
sometimes
you a heart.
Yeah,
he could barely breathe.
I got it.
Breathe
Hold on.
enough to scream or say
Okay.
something.
This was a
blood pressure raised up can cause you not to
yeah. Oh,
breathe.
this is the thing though. Like y'all act like this
That's
was a
not how anatomy works.
y'all act like this was a fragile little nigga. He been arrested a million times, and now he's nervous now.
Of
Like yo,
course.
y'all niggas is so unrealistic to me, yo. Like
So you're saying that
Biased.
when you get pulled over, your blood
You're
pressure don't get up
biased.
a little bit.
no, if you get
Biased.
brother, if you've been arrested a million times, you're gonna be like, oh, so I got arrested again. I know I'm just gonna get bonded out in a couple hours. Y'all
It's
niggas
going to
is
become
not
routine.
Y'all sitting saying this though.
You're making
How is
this
this
up.
relevant to anything?
He was in the
wait,
middle of doing
hold on
something.
1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna meet you halfway, fighter. I'm not saying that he was a fragile person. I understand that he had a history and everything like that. But it's people that said George Floyd, they had a difference of opinion from George Floyd. They said he was a good dude. He did shit in his past. He was trying to get his life together. He was working over there in Minnesota. He was trying to do what he could do, I guess. But
Okay,
wait,
everybody's neck is
hold on.
fragile. It
Wait,
doesn't matter if
let
he's
him
a
land.
fragile
Wait a
person
minute.
or
Wait a
if he's
minute.
a
Y'all gotta
sturdy
go.
They
person.
say that about everybody who died. And I know some,
Everybody's
Go
neck
ahead.
is fragile.
Rakim, you ever put a Rakim,
Go
you ever
ahead.
put
I'm
a
trying to
gun?
hear the point he's trying to make, man.
Rakim, you ever put a
okay.
gun to a woman's pregnant womb, like womb? You ever put a gun to a womb?
Man, what are
He
you
didn't do that
talking
either.
I've
about?
never
That's
did
also
that,
another
but
false
This nigga
narrative. Like
fighter,
that's what I'm
bro.
saying. Like people be like,
Did it happen
I
for you?
just,
Bro,
no,
what
it
are you
didn't,
talking about? What does that got to do with him dying, bro?
It
All
is
because
that's
they
happening.
want
doing
to
is
say that's
trying
why
to
he
paint the
deserved to
man
die,
as
I
a
ain't
so,
never.
monster. Like,
so,
No,
what are
yeah,
you
and
let,
it's
let,
not
see,
doing?
even true.
that goes to
let
show.
me,
Okay,
so
you
which
got it,
got
Eda
the,
man. Let me just finish this point real quick. Go ahead, Eda man. Go ahead. You got it.
I just wonder if I put the actual autopsy in the back, the 20-page autopsy, will we think that's real or we gonna think that's fake?
I mean, I can pull
It
it up
didn't
too,
really
bro. I
matter. We
mean,
saw the autopsy, and
yeah,
some of us filed the case.
No, no. Okay, so okay, science don't matter. Y'all right. All right, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Ain't nobody says science don't
Science
matter.
determined,
But what
right?
was the
Science
manner of
determined
death?
his
What was the ruling? What would they say was the manner of death after they
Heart
read
disease.
after the professional people read the autopsy? Why did it still? Why
asphyxiation.
was it still ruled as a homicide?
It was okay. First of all, the country was at outrage and somebody had to be an example. Like this country.
That's so
Listen,
stupid.
listen. I'm
That's
no,
not how
no.
the legal
Hold on.
Hold on,
system
didn't
works,
we all
sir.
see that
That
video?
is how the
Like,
legal
what's wrong with
system
y'all?
works. That is
That's
exactly how the.
shit.
All right, Ida,
But,
man. You got it.
no,
If
no,
the
no,
police
How
officer
is
didn't
that
put his
video
knee
not
on the
enough
back of
for
his neck, we
adults?
wouldn't have no propaganda. We wouldn't have no freaking special
Right.
knee. We wouldn't have none of this if the nigga
I'm
didn't
not
put his
calling
knee on the
it.
back of his neck.
So y'all
Like,
telling
what are
me?
we talking
Hold
about?
on.
His
So you're
knee,
telling
and then
me?
he
Hold
put
on.
all
So
his
y'all
weight
telling
on
me
his neck
whatever?
instead.
Hold on.
So y'all
So y'all
want to
telling me
use y'all
whatever the
science.
doc-
Wait a minute. So you telling me y'all want to use y'all science on the panel, but in the trial they didn't use no science.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay,
I think the
Exactly.
public,
So,
the public was
He used
outraged.
the example of like
Was that? Are you
example.
telling me, or was that? Are you telling me that we should take the word of what the autopsy and the court says? Right? Is that what you're telling me?
We should what?
Should we take the word of the doctors and the court?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they are the professionals. We are not. They more qualified than us.
Okay. So
on the
are you
panel.
telling me that we should take the
Forensic
word?
autopsy.
Yes or no?
In this situation, we should.
Okay. And so then overall, we should take the word of the professional.
What is this, man?
No. Because when
What
you
is
say
He don't
going
have a
on, bro?
point.
no, because I want to hold you accountable. What you're saying?
Nah, well, I don't understand what that got to
you
be
don't want to be
talking about.
okay.
No,
You
I
don't want
don't
to
know
be
what you're
consistent.
trying to do, bro.
You don't want to be
It sounds like you're trying to
How
ignore
would
the
someone
facts,
get
bro.
convicted
Oh,
of murder
oh, boy.
of a crime like that if there was not some evidence that this is something that happened?
But why are we playing
There was a
stupid?
set
We
example.
all saw the evidence of the video.
And
Everybody
how
saw that
many
video.
other cops? Hold on, how many other cops have killed somebody, and they're not the example? But this one guy got to be the example. Like, why would he be the example?
Well, because
But wait. But how can you watch a video and then say that somebody has to be the example of that knee on his neck?
just because you kill
Like we all saw the knee on his neck, right? So that's very hard
This is
proof, right? That's
important. Well,
very much probable cause.
Just because a cop kills someone doesn't mean that they were in the wrong. That's another thing too.
Bro,
Okay,
you know
so
what's crazy?
again, we all
They
saw that
trying-
video,
They're
right?
trying to convince Reese. They're trying to convince us that the courts illegally arrested the police for homicide. That is crazy.
Like, there's no like
No conviction
investigation
in
that
trial.
That's
happened.
not what we said. Can
There's
we at
not
least tell you
people
what we
that,
say
like,
so
go
you
into
can?
the whole like thing to be.
How long can
They're
we
gonna
least?
try everything to
can
like
we-
let that police go.
You got
They're
it.
gonna
How
do
long?
everything.
All right. So first of all, he was convicted by jury. So when it comes down to a jury, it's based on how they feel. I don't know why people don't
No, it's not.
understand.
It's not based off of how
Yes,
they
it
feel. They have to
is.
go off the law. No, it's not.
No, they
They have to go
don't.
off of the law.
They-
If they prove something where and the judge sees that no, we have all the
Oh,
evidence for
George
this,
Floyd.
they're gonna get thrown out. They don't just get to
It
pick what
has
they
to be
feel.
by
Okay.
a reasonable doubt. Like there's no
Y'all
thing
be
about
saying
what you
anything.
feel.
Y'all do not read nothing. That's not how shit works.
They
Yo,
have
you
to
know
like
in Newark,
beyond
New
a
Jersey?
reasonable doubt.
You know, in Newark, New Jersey, they got a statue of George Floyd.
So
Okay,
what,
can you
bro?
stay on
So,
topic?
are you mad?
On the statue, bro.
Nigga, look,
I'm
hey,
mad.
check this out. Check
People
this out.
that had
They
slaves.
still got.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
I
Wait a
was just
minute.
about to say that.
Wait
They
a
still
minute.
got.
There's statues of people that there's
They still
statues
got.
of people that had slaves, bro. What are
Oh,
you
no,
talking
you-
about, bro?
Motherfucking Southern
Like,
states
to
still
know
fly the
at least to know
Confederate
where's the
flag.
criteria for having a
What the
statue.
fuck?
Nigga, they got a big ass Robert E. Lee statue down there in Georgia too. Like, are you mad about that? Or do you want to like?
Wait, did I say I was mad about George Floyd?
It
Did I
sounded
sound
like
mad?
you was mad. I ain't gonna hold you. You stung a little bit mad about
Wait,
that.
I
So,
sound
hold on,
mad.
hold on. So I just want to.
If y'all think
I just
was,
wanna
if
make
y'all-
sure-
y'all don't know me then. If you think I sounded mad,
Oh.
you don't know me then.
I got it, but hold on. I just said.
What was
You
your
haven't
point
seen
for
that.
bringing that
You
up,
have not
Five?
I
seen
just
that.
What
hold
was
on.
your point for
18
bringing
letter.
that up?
I just want to make sure I understand you. Y'all saying the jury cannot convict anyone without evidence. Is that what we saying?
Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm
This
not
is
gonna say
crazy
that.
if y'all
Bro.
believe that.
I'm
That
not
is
gonna
What
say
are they?
crazy.
that. I'm not
What are
gonna
they
say that.
making
They
the
didn't have a
judgment
whole
based
trial
on
or
if they ain't
nothing.
got no
They just
evidence?
said
Like,
guilty.
what are you talking about, Ida, man? The jury seen the autopsy too, bro.
No,
you can't even be in a trial if you don't have evidence.
That is
There's
a
no
lie.
trial.
Right.
Yeah,
All
And
of that
again,
is
the
I know
judge
y'all
is
ain't
gonna
never
let
been
a
to
most.
court.
Like,
The
Tell
judge
me,
is
you
not
can't
gonna
be
let a
in
verdict
trial
go
if you
through
don't
Sounds
got
like you
no
ain't never
evidence.
been to court. It
all
sounds
of
like
them,
you ain't.
all of them,
No, he hasn't.
Show
I don't
them
think
where,
Ida Man read a book.
say his
Wait.
side.
all of the evidence was presented in
Wait,
court.
that's not.
What are
Wait,
y'all
that's not how
talking
trial
about?
works. That's not how trial works. You can.
Yeah, they just talking.
Then how
Talking
does
about
it
that
work?
What-
How does
say
it
what's
work?
not
you
how
gotta
it
have
works?
evidence
What's
to
not
go
how
to
it works?
trial.
No.
Nobody
lawyers-
never
Yes.
said you gotta have. I never
Nobody's
said you
going to
gotta
trial
have
with no
evidence.
evidence. Yes, you got to have evidence.
Hey, eat a man. Hey, eat a man. No, I'm not gonna front. It could be a point that you're saying because due to the tension in the at the time from that and that whole situation and the fact that they probably look back in the past and they like we don't want another Rodney King situation.
They said we got to
It's a
lock him up.
possibility. We might have to lock
Yo.
him. It's a possibility.
Bro,
And that's how
y'all,
dumb y'all
listen,
sound.
y'all
And
think in
I don't want to
2020
hear nothing from
they gotta do
18th
it
when
like
he wants
that,
to
bro.
talk about black women making fun of black men dying. Because I think it's
Yeah,
funny that you have no problem when
Reese,
other
you
men have
talking-
something to
Reese,
say about it. I
You're
think that's
talking
funny.
with your emotions.
No, no,
You're
no,
talking with your emotions, Reese.
Can I ask
Let's
y'all a
not
question?
gender bang. Let me just say this thing. Let me just say this thing.
Have another
Wait,
Rodney
wait,
King
Wait a
story.
minute. Let me just say this thing. You got it. Let me just say this thing. You got it, right?
All right, gotcha.
Y'all trying to tell me that because of the political state of the country, they illegally arrested a police? Because that is illegal. If he didn't do some shit and they just
Oh,
arrested
no,
him,
he was wrong. We're not saying that he wasn't wrong. Let me be clear. I think that he was past his jurisdiction. I think he did more excessive force. I agree that excessive force was there. I think anybody on this panel should agree with that. But when we start diving into why that person died, in the
Wow.
autopsy say one thing. It's just crazy that I hear black people say that you can't. They got to have evidence to lock you up. It's crazy to me.
Brother, you said that the autopsy said that he overdosed.
That jury
Right.
seen that evidence because the autopsy was presented in court already, bro.
I think that
one of the
jury.
main arguments. One of the main
Reese was
arguments was that shit, bro.
No, I'm telling you that Reese was. If a woman like Reese was on that jury, that nigga was going to jail. It don't matter what the evidence said.
Okay. Well,
That's a
either
fact.
way, I'm not sure.
That's a fact.
Well, that's why there's 12. That's why there's
like
12.
that video didn't come out. Like y'all didn't see the video. And I'm like, hold on, can I say something without people in the background? I think it's really interesting that all these grown adults think that a grown 100-something pound man can put all their weight on a human being's neck and nothing's gonna happen to them. I think that's fucking retarded. I think y'all are slow.
I don't think
and
that
if you
at all.
really
Reese.
believe
It's
that,
not
there's something wrong with
retarded.
you. We all saw
It's
that
not
video, right?
retarded.
And
It
there's a
happens all
point
the
where he
time.
puts his hands in his pockets while he's kneeling on his neck, which indicates that he has all his weight on his neck. So y'all think that did nothing? Y'all think that the drugs that he does every single day killed him?
I was going to bring
But
up. I was going to bring
somehow
up
he was
that
still
point.
on the ground talking
Yes.
and
Yes.
crying and all that.
Yes.
Yes, even if
Yeah.
he
We
had a
all know.
tolerance, even if he had
No.
a tolerance for fentanyl, yes, it had played a huge.
Well,
role.
that's not what an
played a
overdose
huge
looks like.
effect.
So y'all need to stop going off of what y'all think and actually go off of facts.
We never said it was an overdose.
So Reese, I
Just played
practice
a huge
martial.
part
Man,
in
that's what I've been
dying.
saying this whole time. You said it was an overdose.
Not me. Not me.
Reese, I practice martial arts. Just because someone lays on your neck doesn't mean they're gonna choke you out.
Exactly. It happens all the time in jiu-jitsu.
They have to apply pressure at a certain way.
Do you hear this? I
For
just
8
said that
minutes?
this grown 100-something pound man put all his weight on another person's neck.
All his,
So what
I
are
know
you
he's
talking
gonna put
about?
all his weight.
You saw the video. Yes, he did.
No,
They
he
have
didn't.
forensic examiners there. He put all his
He
weight
would've
on his
snapped
neck.
his neck
When
if
he
he
had
put
his
all his
hands in
weight
his
on his
pocket,
neck.
How did he put
that
all
shows
his
that he
weight
has
on?
all of his weight on his knee.
No, he
on his
didn't. He
neck.
would have snapped his neck if he did.
Oh, bye. Y'all didn't follow the case. Stop. Next.
I
Fucking
didn't
I'm not
liar.
gonna lie. All this
You
shit is
did.
verifiable.
Man,
Nobody's gonna lie about accurate facts that you can Google.
It's just funny to me that these people ain't trying to go by what the court says. No,
What you mean, these people?
Yeah, what
these
you mean by
people on
that?
the panel.
I mean, these people.
If this was black women making fun of George Floyd, they would be up in arms. But for some reason, like they got excuses for it. It's weird.
No, I don't have no excuse for it
Especially
because
18.
I don't have no excuse for anything. How you gonna blame me for something I didn't even say? Look, first and foremost,
What do you mean? I'm not blaming you for anything you didn't say. I'm blaming you for shit you said. You don't care, right? But any other time you're
What?
going to talk about what Divested
what are
Zealot
you
had on her
talking?
page.
What are you
I
even
think that's
talking
strange.
about?
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
I
Am I
just
lost?
said.
Yeah, I'm
I
lost.
just said it.
Reese,
You
Hold
can
on, let me-
complain about what
hold on for
Divested
this one.
Zealot has on her profile
Reese,
picture.
he was on your side.
But
Why you picking on him?
his
Y'all was on the
side.
same
This
side.
is how you know she crazy. This is how you know she crazy.
That shit is wild.
How are we on the same side and 18th is arguing with me about something else about how he could have died.
No, I made a
No,
valid point.
no, no.
No, my God. I said Either Man had a point on that one particular point that he was making. That's it. Jesus
You're not allowed to be
Christ.
objective. How dare you?
Can I make this statement? Is that whenever
Let me-
you're
I
in a
done forgot
jury
what I was
trial,
going to say.
that
Fuck.
the prosecution
Yeah,
has
he's
carte
gonna be-
blanche on who's actually on the jury. So the prosecution is not going to choose an old woman that's going to like go against what his thing is. So the majority of the people that were on that jury the prosecution is going to make sure that they would possibly be on the cop's side, not George Floyd, and they get to like choose. They get like the first choice of who gets on the thing.
What?
On the
No,
on the
the
jury.
Genesis,
That's how it works.
Genesis.
Well,
I
No,
think
Genesis,
the
Genesis. No,
defendant gets to choose
wait. Genesis. The prosecutor does not choose the jury. The defendant does.
No, it does not.
The defendant does have a say. They do.
The
You
defendant
have
does.
but the prosecutor can like strike any of those jurors that it
Yeah.
seems like it's going to go against
Genesis,
the prosecution.
Genesis. You don't know what you're
I've
talking
actually
about.
been. Listen,
So the case was actually a narrative
I've
then.
been
Okay.
the actual defendant, and I've got to see how I chose somebody, and the prosecution struck that person, and then chose
Both of the
me.
lawyers choose the jury. So the defense lawyer and the
I was
prosecutor.
I'm telling
and the
you,
judge actually.
I'm
The
telling you
judge
from
is there
my own
too.
experience that in a jury trial. So what happens is that I get to pick people that I think would agree with me. The prosecution has the last pick. They make the defendant choose first. The prosecution can X out anybody they don't think that's going to go along with them. The
So it was-
defendant is always first, and then the prosecution is always last. They get to stake their claim last and say, okay, we'll bump this person, bring on that person, this person. So you can say, I want this person, I want that person, I want this person. Prosecution can say, nope, nope, across the board. So yeah, no, prosecution really has the upper hand
Well,
in that trial.
well,
No, they
just one thing.
Yeah, they do. I've been there.
Technically, what they do is that they put people in and then they cross-examine. Both lawyers cross-examine. Hold on, go ahead though.
No one party gets to pick the jury. Like it's a group effort, like we just established. All three, the two lawyers and the judge.
I'm trying to tell you. Well, I know what I've been through in a trial where I had a jury, and I can guarantee you that I picked certain people, they picked certain people, and none of the people I picked was on that jury. It was the prosecution that had the final say of who was on that jury, and I got convicted. So there we go.
Shows the too low, Keezy. What you got convicted for, Genesis?
Wait, what?
I know, right?
DWI.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nothing crazy.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah. So
But let's play some more of this video.
Whose death wasn't no laughing goddamn matter. But he continues on to push more bullshit. Roll it.
Get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of like, oh man, they do this and they're attacking the culture. It doesn't have to be that. It literally is either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not
one
a
of
fan,
the problem I have with
then
what
you
he's
don't watch
saying.
it. So my last note for all attached to this is very simple. Okay. Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production.
There's
It's a
plenty
live
you could have
production.
done.
I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What are you going to do?
No, I ain't gonna hold you in regards to this, say Genesis. I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? However, he inserted himself too much. He put this on himself a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you why what he's saying is bullshit. Let me tell you what. Okay, I used to be a comedian. Comedians have routines, right? People write their routines. Okay, he knew the script before they ever even said it on Netflix. Netflix is not going to produce a show and not know exactly what everybody is going to say before they say it. Okay, because they have to
Right.
make sure for their own insurance that the person
Wait.
that they're going to be
It wasn't
liable.
live though. Genesis, it wasn't live.
Exactly. And here's
Right.
the thing.
Yeah.
But let me explain something to you. They had writers, okay? Straight up. They had writers. Each person that got up there had a writer. And that script of whatever the person was gonna say got sent to the producers, including Kevin Hart, as executive producer. So he knew
Nah,
No,
man.
yeah,
I
no.
don't believe. Y'all believe that shit?
No.
100%. 100%.
No, because all right, this is the thing,
It's
right?
not gonna be funny no more. It's not gonna be organic. It'll be
It's
too
not,
lame.
yo, listen, when Charlie Sheen was up there, I remember Charlie Sheen's roast over 10 years ago. Yo, they were getting at him about all his life secrets. They were the grain. They were just
And he knew it was
dragging him through the mud, bro. They were dragging him through the mud.
He knew everything that was gonna be
And you know what
said.
the crazy, bro, is that we're in this new era where people are just weak as fuck, and they should just be sheltered and get off the internet.
It's
Yes, you get off the
TV.
internet, bro. Yeah, yes, you get off the
It's
internet.
television. It's TV. Listen, this is not just like a live stream, right? This is not like the Grammys that you just could burst out and say anything. They have writers. Comedians have writers. They do a routine. Lizzo had
Roast
writers.
music,
Tiana
wait a
Taylor had
minute.
writers.
All right, look
They're
at this.
not
They
just going
Genesis.
off
They
the cuff.
all got writers, yeah, right. But you, let me ask you this: you saying all of the writers and Kevin Hart and everybody knew each other's jokes and all of that shit?
100%. And guess what? If
That
you
shit is
actually
so
look,
garbage.
if
Think
you
about you going to a roast and everybody know what everybody about to say. That shit is not no. Come on.
It's not fun no
This is
more. It's
it's
not
TV.
fun.
It's not. This is TV. It's scripted. It's not. Y'all need to
Oh,
like.
but comedy
wake up.
got a
It's
lot of improv. Comedy and movies
no
is
comedy
not
is
the
not
same
improv.
shit.
I'm a comedian. It's not improv. It seems improv.
You're a comedian?
Those jokes
So
they
wait
have
a
done
minute. So
over
when
and over.
somebody heckling the comedian, that's not
And they say the
improvising when
same.
they start
They
joking
find
with the
certain-
heckler.
They have
Oh, all
the
the stand up
same.
is freestyle.
No,
That is,
no,
I don't
that's
know. I don't
bullshit.
know
I'm
what
trying
you're
to
talking
tell you, as a comedian, as a former comedian, it is a routine. That's what they call it, a comedy routine.
You're a comedian?
If you go, yes, I was a comedian
Tell us
for
a joke.
very
As a
long
matter of fact,
time.
go ahead. Tell us a joke.
Yeah,
man.
tell
I
us a
don't-
joke right now.
Tell you,
Do it.
listen. You want me to tell you? See, that's what
Why
I'm
the
saying.
pigeon cross the road?
Listen, I'm not fixing to tell you no joke right now. Listen,
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Liar.
Hey,
Yo,
Yeah.
George Floyd.
okay, let me think of a joke. Let me-
George Floyd is turning in his grave right now because of you.
well, okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that listen, most comedians, they have writers and they say the same jokes over and over again. If you go to a comedy show in DC and then you go to one in another state, you're gonna see the same comedian tell the same
true.
exact
That's
joke,
true.
no matter where
But
you go.
can't tell us one.
that's
I-
true.
you know what?
That is
right now,
different. Wait a
I
minute.
actually
Wait a
can.
minute. Wait a minute. You talking about something completely. Of course, comedians reuse their routine because it's
But a roast is a
jokes.
one-time thing.
Right. The
It's
roast is
written.
different. You know what I'm
Y'all are
saying? And
missing it.
It's
come
like
on,
once
man.
every 2 or 3 years or whatever. They're very rare.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm kind of with
It was
DJ on
writers.
with Genesis on this. Like, yeah, are y'all saying that they went? They're going
saying
up
that the
there
nigga-
with this $1 million production, and you don't think nobody is proofreading their jokes at all?
No, this is
That's
the
not
fun
the
part.
same thing as proof, bro. She's saying that, like, I'm coming to roast you. You already know what I'm about to say about you. That's what she's saying. And fighter know what I'm about to say about you. She's saying the whole thing is
It takes
staged.
the fun. It
That
takes the
kills the essence of the roast, though. If everyone knows what they're gonna say,
It's not gonna be organic, bro. Laughing and funny shit is gotta be organic. You can't choose. Is like, come on.
yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
No, but this is
Yeah,
not.
I'm not gonna say they had like a whole.
This is not,
I'm not, go ahead. Go ahead.
this is Hollywood.
Hold
Hollywood
on.
will make it seem like it's organic, and it's not. Each person, listen, just like I'm a DJ, right? If I play on the radio, I have to give them a set list. I don't just get to like play whatever songs I gotta tell them exactly what songs I'm gonna play. This is television. They have to know exactly what
And
you're
you
gonna
got
say.
too
Why?
many
Because there's
jobs. Genesis.
liability.
You got
Listen,
too many jobs.
Yo, matter of fact, yo, you know what joke
To
was
an
worse?
extent, probably, but
too much money.
Yeah, you know what?
on the
You know what
table.
joke was worse? You know what joke was worse? The Rock. I don't know if Kevin Hart's dad's still alive. The Rock made
No,
fun
they both
of.
gone.
Yeah, The Rock made fun of Kevin Hart's dad being a crackhead. I think that's more
And Kevin
disrespectful.
Hart already knew
That's
that
not
he
I
was-
worse.
said Kevin
because
Hart
the
made a
roast-
joke about him being a crackhead.
And
So,
that's
yeah.
not
And
worse
Kevin
because
Hart
the roast
already
is the
knew
roast
he
of
was gonna
Kevin
say
Hart.
every
It's the
word.
roast about him. He expecting
The
that
Rock
shit.
totally
This man
disengaged
family,
too.
this man family is not expecting somebody to talk about their dead relative. But look at this shit here, right?
Hold on, Kevin Hart
Wait a
already
minute.
knew.
Black Hawk said something, right? This could be true, right? He said, she's right. Every joke has to be approved. Sure. Let's say Keon is the nigga that let's say Keon is the nigga that approving all jokes. That don't mean I know what fight about to say to me. That means this nigga know everybody lines and everything and approve it. I bet you could say this on it, but that don't mean this nigga fighter know what joke I'm about to crack on him. That shit is crazy to me.
You know
If they had practice,
Some jokes you can keep to yourself and then just say it anyway.
Nah, I don't think they had no roast rehearsal before. I don't know about that.
You know what's
Hey,
crazy?
what's up, everyone?
Yeah, know what's
Wait,
crazy?
so Genesis, you telling me that they did the whole roast before they went live? Is that what you're telling me?
Wedding rehearsal type shit.
Listen, y'all have not been paying attention.
Hey, can y'all help me? Can y'all hear me?
So y'all know the people in Brooklyn.
All right, I can explain to everybody right now because I listened to what the people said about it. All the comedians said.
I just wanted to say something real quick. So y'all
All right,
say
go
like
ahead.
everything is censored, yo, and people like, oh, they don't make fun of this group, like, you know, the people in Brooklyn, with the hats, yo.
South Park does it all the time.
Yo, they still get made fun of all the time. I don't know what people are like. Oh, they don't get made. They get made fun of by comedians, by TV shows. They always get made fun of. So I don't understand why people say, "Oh no, comedy is only this one thing." No, that's the whole point of comedy. It's like you damn near want to get canceled as a comedian because
There's levels to it.
It's gonna make you more popular. It's gonna give you more notoriety when you get canceled. Real talk.
If the jokes have to be approved, then and you know one won't get passed, you might as well just keep it to yourself and just say it anyway. Because you might not even approve the joke.
They probably did. Who knows?
My bad. Yeah, my bad. But go ahead.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's good, bro?
What's up, Ronald? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ron? What's going on with you, brother?
I'm all right. Well, let me tell you how it's done. Some of these comedians already explained it. All right. What happens is there's writers. So the people who are doing the roasting and the comedians, they don't know what other people are saying. But what happened is the writers, they hear what the roasters are going to be saying. That way they don't repeat the same joke. They don't want two comedians doing the same joke, right? So that's the reason why they bump the writers bounce off on each other so that they're not so the roast will be better. So Kevin Hart had no idea what they're going to say about him, right? But out of respect, some of the roasters do like ask the other comedians or the other roasters or the people they're going to roast, hey, is this okay? For example, they told the black lady that they were going to talk about her dead husband who deleted himself, right? And she said it's okay. So out of respect, a lot of the comedians would do that, but
Well, it's predetermined like a wrestling show.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart and the other roasters, they never heard the roast. They never heard what the people was going to say about them. But the comedians, they did do a set in comedy places before the roast to see how it worked out and in front of a crowd. and you know some of them changed. Like some of them they did I think one of them was actually on YouTube. The black guy. What's his name?
Together, Ronald. They did it together or separately? Like
Separate. Yeah, because they did it separately because it's not gonna come out good if you roasting somebody and they already heard your joke already.
Right.
So everybody did it separate. So for example, Kevin, if you go on YouTube, Kevin Hart's friend who helps him write jokes, he the one who made a joke about David Chappelle. He actually has his set on YouTube that he did in a comedy store before the real roast. So and some of the jokes he did it a little differently. That's what they do. They work out their jokes at a comedy store or a comedy place, and then after they went to the roast. But the other comedians wasn't there to hear their joke. That's what makes it look a lot better. If everybody knows what joke,
routine, right? It's a routine. They do the same.
Just so they avoid
routine.
overlapping, then, right?
But I hear you.
Yeah, but everybody in the room that's in the room is all new content to them. It's all
I doubt it's with each other though.
There's new content to them.
Maybe just with the big
but the
ups.
writers, but they do have writers that help them. So the writers are gonna know everybody's joke. That way, the people don't make the same joke. They don't want to hear Kevin Hart is so short and a person make the same joke or three comedians make the same Kevin is so short joke, you know, and it'll come off bad. Especially when the roaster all the way to the end. If he make the same joke that two of the roasters did, it'll come off bad. That's the reason why the writers know the jokes. It's just Kevin Hart didn't know the jokes because he was being roasted. So he didn't know the jokes.
You saying they all got the same group of writers, or they all got their own writers that come together in a group?
The writers are mainly for the people who are not really comedians. For example, what's her face? Regina, what was that? Was that Regina Hall? Yeah. So most of the comedians, they make their own jokes, and some of the writers could also help them out also. For example, like last year, the guy not last year during the Tom Brady roast, the guy who talked about George Floyd this time, he's a comedian helped him out. He said right before the roast or while it was there, he wrote him a joke to roast one of the other comedians there. During that roast for Tom Brady. So they said so most of them, for example, the professional comedians, they usually write their own jokes, and they do get help from time to time from the writers or other people also. And they go out to the club and work on their jokes and perfect their jokes and stuff like that. Just like anybody, just for example, David Chappelle, before he do his stand-up specials, or anybody before they do their stand-up specials, they work on their jokes in these small clubs and stuff like that before they do the big stage.
Okay.
So that's what they did also.
So which, for your 40th birthday, would you let all your best friends have a big big festival? YouTube friends, would you let them have a roast on you?
Probably on YouTube, but not people in my real life. Hell no.
Not yet. So for your 40th, you have a roast.
YouTube bros. Yeah, I'll do that shit.
We
gotta go.
I do think folks is getting a little soft. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is what a roast is. You know what I mean? It's where people go up there and say the most egregious stuff, either about everybody or about the person they roasting. So, I mean, I don't expect nobody. If you expect an apology at a roast, I think you lost the plot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can understand that.
It's all fair game over there.
I can understand.
I don't know how to laugh at you.
In the roast about the person, what are you talking about? Other people, I understand a family member, but what are you?
Oh,
the only thing George Floyd got in common with Kevin Hart,
not just
the only thing George Floyd got in common with Kevin Hart is that they both black.
Now, but nigga, a roast isn't just about Kevin Hart. They be roasting everybody on the panel, or they just roast anybody. Like, what you mean?
But
they roast the audience, like.
So which okay, you know the dude that said the comment about George Floyd, that was strategic, because we're talking about him right now, and you know I've seen that dude before. I've seen his face before, but I don't really like know his name.
Oh, that's Kill Tony.
You kill Tony, right. What they do, the little
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Deserve the attention that he getting then, basically.
Right, so he did this on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So he might not even be a hateful dude towards black people, but he just in the name of comedy.
Well, he's a homosexual. I know that, but other than that,
he gay? Or he might
Very
be. I
much
don't know.
so. You can hear it in the voice.
He might be right. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
yeah,
That's why they joke about that about him, but we're not even sure. I think he even did a George Floyd joke 4 years ago when he did the Tom Brady roast. The same guy, but it wasn't as big as this one.
Can I just make like this?
Genesis, can I ask you a question? Genesis, can a person make a racist joke, a very racist joke, and not necessarily be racist?
Yes, they can, because they might not even be writing the damn joke that they're even saying. Could you just show my screen real quick so I can just outline this?
What is this we share?
It's just I'm just about to break down about the roast and about Netflix. Okay,
It's a photo shoot of DJ Genesis at
no,
the beach.
this is Google, right? So I asked, okay, the Netflix roast, are they scripted? Yes, the Netflix roasts are heavily scripted. While the shows are performed live and feature genuine reactions from the audience and honorees, the comedian sets are rigorously written in advance. Then it says how the process worked. Professional writers, the comics performing at the days either write their own material or use Netflix's dedicated team of joke writers to develop and own their sets. Teleprompters, their roasting comedians read their structured jokes from a discrete teleprompter located around the stage, okay? Staged interactions, even unscripted looking surprises or emotional confrontations are often pre-planned. For example, during the roast of Kevin Hart, public reconciliation and handshake with surprise guest Cat Williams was prearranged to create tension and compelling live television, okay? So, like, yes, all this stuff is scripted. It's TV. It's not
all of it.
What is that? How is that different from what? How is that different from what Ronald just said?
I was just about to say that.
It's not real. No, it's like you guys think that these are real reactions, and they're not. All the stuff is scripted. People are reading from teleprompters, and people already know what's going to happen before it even happens.
No, that's not what it said.
Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart
That's
and
not
Cat
what I
Williams,
said,
that
dude.
whole interaction between them, they already knew
Genesis, that's not what Genesis. That's not what I should say. Come on, man.
No. There's an example, right? DJ Genesis. Like an example. If I'm a rapper, an artist, a comedian, a juggler, I'm gonna practice my act, and I'm gonna probably go to somebody that's part of production. I'm gonna say, "Yo, I'm gonna do these backflips. Help me practice this because I want to make sure I perform good." So that's gonna be preordained. They need somebody that's part of the production that make sure the lighting is good, the sound is good, the seating, the microphone. Yeah, everything has to be planned so it could look good for us, for the audience. But everything is not good. Like, everybody is not in on it and they know what's gonna happen, because that's what makes the show fun. I hope you understand what I'm getting at.
Actors, these people are acting. This is Hollywood. This is not like people's real reactions. Even look, it says even unscripted looking surprises or emotional confrontations are often pre-planned. That means they practiced it. How do you pre-plan something without okay, well, I'm gonna say this to you and you gonna say this, and then ha, and we're gonna laugh or whatever.
But the rehearsals that they're doing is practicing.
You gonna say this, you gonna say that, and I'm gonna just be like, oh my god, oh Lord, how could you say that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's false. It is bullshit. And if y'all want to believe that whole thing was just a everybody was surprised and they didn't know what they were saying and da da da. Listen, it says even the handshake between Cat Williams was prearranged. So even that was just some bullshit. It's Hollywood. Okay, they're reading teleprompters. All the jokes that the guy said, that means that Kevin Hart got to see everybody. How you have a teleprompter of the jokes if they're coming off the top of their head? How do you if you're telling jokes off the top of your head, how's there a teleprompter with the joke on it? How do you? Okay, professional writers.
Genesis, I think you proved your point. Genesis, you proved your point.
She actually
Hey,
didn't
y'all
prove a
believe
point.
it. Oh yeah, it's all off the cuff. We just come on now.
Damn, man, Genesis, you
I'm
ruined
about to say
it.
because I think what they was mostly disagreeing with you is that like all the rest of the other roasters knew each other's jokes and stuff like that. But I don't know if they did that, but I don't know. Who knows?
The producers knew, and Kevin Hart is an executive producer, so he knew all the jokes. Maybe the other comedians.
He was being roasted. He didn't know the jokes. Come on.
He did know the jokes. He's the
That's what
executive
I'm saying,
producer.
He was being roasted. He even said that on the he was on an hour something minutes on the Breakfast Club, and he said he didn't know the jokes. So how the hell you gonna disagree with me? I saw the whole thing.
No, he said he knew. You ain't watched the same Breakfast Club.
Well, apparently you're delusional. I just saw it.
I'm not delusional. I saw it too. I just covered it on my channel. The fuck? I'm not.
Oh
the
my
one
gosh.
that just covered it. He knew what was going on.
Genesis, it takes away the fun.
Ain't no fun. This is not about fun. It's about money. This is a money grab. Listen, ain't nobody doing nothing on TV and having. This is money. This is about.
I agree with that part.
People sign contracts. This is about money. This is not about fun, bro.
Yeah, but
People go to the amusement park to have fun.
Okay.
I agree that the roast is about money, but I also agree that it's about entertainment too.
Right, and
Part of the
Kevin Hart don't have to
entertainment
be
value
an
is that nigga
All
getting
of them
roasted, and I don't think they're just gonna let him know all the jokes that's gonna roast. That shit is crazy.
He's the executive producer. How do you?
So
He said that. He even said that he was the executive producer.
That doesn't mean
This is his show.
he also said he didn't know what jokes the other people was gonna make. He said that on the Breakfast Club.
Explain something to you. Like if someone said something he don't know and they say something really bad, that means that he is liable, like financially. If someone's, you have to know, people just don't get to say whatever the fuck they want to say on Netflix, bro.
That's why they had the other writers that would bounce off the ideas off of each other.
You mean like George Floyd in hell? You mean like that joke?
He knew he was gonna say that. He knew that joke was there. It was on a teleprompter, and he read that joke.
I don't like roast anymore.
How the hell does Genesis know this?
I thought they were organic.
That this whole is Hollywood. This is not. Why do y'all think that Hollywood is organic?
DJ Genesis reality shows is
Are
scripted,
scripted.
but it's still organic too.
But this is not a reality show. This is Netflix is not a
It's the
reality
same
show.
thing. The shit is scripted, but the organic part is the entertainment part of the shit.
Audience's reaction to it is not the people that's involved. The people
All right.
that's involved know how to pretend like the shit is real. The audience thinks it's real. That's the whole Hollywood magic.
So hold on, these Genesis when Kanye West went up and said, Taylor Swift never should have won this. It should have been Beyonce. Was that scripted or was that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna say this. It probably could have been. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Or when Kanye West said,
George Bush.
With Katrina. But George Bush don't care about black people.
How did he get up? Like,
And Austin Powers was like, what the fuck?
Listen, Hollywood magic, y'all. Y'all really think listen, only on YouTube and things like this do people like do this off the cuff stuff. In real cinema, in real theater, people know exactly what's gonna happen because they need to know when to pan, when to hit all right, when this camera gonna hit this person, when that camera gonna hit that person. This whole is all scripted because you need to know when this person gonna say that to make this camera go to on that person and catch their reaction. There's no other way to do that if everything
Let's just agree to disagree and move forward. Let's agree to disagree and move forward.
Fight
Hey,
after
DJ,
it, turn
before you-
into
Go ahead.
All right, okay. There are some parts that are scripted. For example, when Kevin Hart started talking to him in the beginning and saying that Tom Brady's a bitch, he knew that Tom Brady was going to walk out while he's saying that stuff. So that part is scripted. So especially like when comedians are interacting with people who are not really comedians, They a lot of times they work that out, right? For example, Tom Brady talking to Kevin Hart, or Kevin Hart talking to Usher while Usher was singing. Those are things that were scripted and worked out in before the show. But when it comes to like the regular comedians, just because you could see what they're saying or reading on the teleprompter, don't mean that the other comedians knew beforehand what jokes they were going to make. That is utterly ridiculous.
Now, I didn't know
And they
other comedians knew what they were going to say. I'm just saying it was scripted. I'm just saying that Netflix knew and Kevin Hart as an executive producer knew. There's no way, because he had to sign off on everything. There's no way that you can that writers are writing the script. So listen, Lizzo had a script writer. Tiana Taylor had a script. They're not comedians. Someone wrote their thing, and that
I know that
they're reading off of. So everybody is reading off teleprompters to like tell their jokes, and and it has to be approved through him executive, because guess what? He could get sued if the wrong thing happened. You can't.
That's why I told you. That's why I told you. The writers knew the writers knew all the jokes, right? That's the reason why. That's the reason why they could.
George Floyd joke. That George Floyd joke.
Yes, they knew that. They knew it was coming.
Wait, he can't get sued if it's edited, right?
What he get sued for? It's a roast. It was live.
No,
There's nothing nobody could sue him for a joke.
Called them and said, "Hey, because he said he called them up and said what was going on." Now, technically, he could, because he already knew what the script was going to be, said that beforehand. But of course, he can't let people know what was going to happen because that's going against the NDA. But the bottom line is that it's scripted.
That's like me going to a comedy show. That's like me going to a comedy show and then they roast me and then I want to sue. Like, that is great.
You can't. Nobody could sue for what the George Floyd joke.
Man, do you think that even Dave Chappelle, you think that he didn't give Netflix all his jokes before he did his show?
It's possible.
I don't know. I don't know about when it comes to his special's not even live anyway. The Dave Chappelle special is not live.
From this, y'all.
We're gonna stay on this. How long we gonna stay on?
Beating this dead hard.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
My last note for all attention is very simple.
Somebody in the audience said that.
Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm supposed to drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn it into like what? That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand. The job at hand was to produce a successful roast, which I did.
Produce.
I also got the rebuttal. I also got to say shit at the end. What are we dealing with here? I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool.
This is why I think we're going to get back into interviewing people so that we grow a platform that have these individuals come through. Because all I would have did was play the segment of the interview where people are actually disappointed in him or pissed off at him. And I'm looking at him like, bruh, all you had to do was one simple thing. Watch this clip and tell me if you could figure out the one simple thing he had to do. God bless you, Kevin. You didn't have to laugh. You laughed, wiped your face because it was so damn funny. That's the part that people are mad at. When
that is I don't.
And he wasn't even laughing. That was just part of like the whole.
So you can't laugh at a funny. Damn.
He wasn't even laughing. That the whole thing.
Laughing at your joke is bad now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that part. I think you had a roast show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want to demonize.
You guys didn't grow up roasting each other.
What? This is what they do, bro. Shaq every year. Well, back in the day, Shaq used to do those roast things. Where they roasted him and everybody on the panel, everybody roasting each other. Like, it's supposed to be fun, bro. Like, damn, yeah.
Part
Jeff
of that
Ross
I agree.
said something about Bill Belichick. Tom Brady rushed his ass to
To
Tony.
me, it's supposed to be fun, but some of these people be trying to make it political, bro.
Yeah, for their own
They
agenda.
saying the George Floyd shit. They ain't- like, what does George Floyd got to do with this nigga? Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that is trying to be political because George Floyd is some political shit. You know what I'm saying? It was at a politically charged climate when this shit happened. That shit is political. He didn't even have to say that shit.
But I think he said it to me a little. I think he said it to be a little mean, like, and we laugh at.
Yeah.
We
And
laugh at.
also, Kevin Hart went to George Floyd's funeral, so that's what makes it kind of like part of it. It makes
That's what I'm
make it
saying.
relate.
And that's what I'm saying. If he didn't interject himself that deep, it wouldn't even matter. He would have been just like if one of us is wrong when somebody crack a George Floyd joke, it's not none of our responsibility to be like, hey, what are you doing? But if you know the man family, you went to his funeral, that's different, bro. That's fucked up.
But that's how a roast is supposed to be. You're supposed to like really crack on people on things they care about. They cracked about his dead father. They cracked about his dead mother's getting a train running on her in heaven, right?
That's
I mean, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. This George Floyd thing wasn't even the worst, bro. Like I don't know. But go
His
ahead.
mom getting a train ran her in heaven is wild, bro.
That's wild, but
yeah,
they said Kevin Hart came here in one of those those ships in a bottle. He came here on a ship in a bottle. His ancestors
slave
came here
ship,
on
a
a
slave
slave
ship.
ship in a bottle. Yeah, something like they said a lot of wild shit, bro. Like that wasn't like that. I don't know, but go ahead. I mean, I get it. Yeah, he got connections to George Floyd, but I mean, I'm a comedian, bro, and this is my roast, and I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh man, not George Floyd during a whole 2-hour roast session. No, I'm not. I'm just nah, bro.
Oh, they got it on Netflix, right? The whole thing.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah. I mean, one of the worst was the lady who husband committed suicide after 3 years of marriage. They joked on her all night.
It was all night.
Come on, man. And we weren't about George Floyd.
I think it was Cheryl Underwood.
Cheryl Underwood.
Oh,
yeah, she laughed too. That same guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, he said he said that man was married to Cheryl Underwood for 3 years before he deleted himself. I've been next to this bitch for 2 hours. I'm like, how did he last that long? I mean, I gotta admit, I think Tony had the best set. He was one of my favorites that night.
Oh, you watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I think he was the best out of he's Cheryl.
Cheryl Underwood.
I'm gonna hold you when as soon as I see Kevin Hart, that's one of the quickest way to make me not watch some shit, bro.
Oh, nigga, you hate
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is a legend.
I like his movies. I don't like his stand up.
Kevin Hart's a legend.
So see, Brownie Ellie in the chat said this is why Tether the FBA not the same. Like because she's FBA, she got like this special magic about her. Like
she probably do, brother. She probably do.
Man, this shit weird.
So let me ask y'all a question.
I'm FBA. I'm God's favorite. Like this shit.
I don't really.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
But well, we know how FBA came about too, fighters. So we can't front on that. I know
FBA
what you're saying. It can get annoying at times, but we know it was a lot.
FBA the dumbest shit I ever heard.
It is
Can't
dumb.
believe it's the dumbest shit.
No, you're right.
That tether
Right,
shit, the dumbest shit. White folks don't care if you got an accent. You a nigga. We need to stop this goofy shit. White folks don't care if you got an accent. They will bust my fucking head, DJ head, and fighter head the same fucking way if they called us goddamn down south in Louisiana, in Alabama, in Mississippi, any of them other fucking places. We perpetuating the bullshit in the separation that they want. The Willie Lynch on was fake. The Willie Lynch letter was fake, but that's niggas working that shit every day.
All right, let me respond to that
We
real
separate
quick.
ourselves with bullshit. You a devil. You this nigga.
Wait.
Let
Let me respond to that. I agree with what you're saying. Do I think it's some goofy shit to an extent? Yes, I don't agree with FBA ideology, but I can't sit here in front too like I don't know why FBA came about, because it was like, I ain't gonna sit here in front. It was a lot of people from different ethnic groups.
Evergreen
That
never
was
did shit to me.
wait, hold up 1 second. It was a lot of people from different ethnic groups that was shitting on Black Americans.
I shit on Black Americans, and I am one.
Bro,
Bro,
Rakim,
check this
Them
out.
niggas ain't
Bro,
perfect.
everybody shit on everybody. bro.
Rakim, we can't stop Black Americans from getting reparations, bro. We can't stop y'all from that.
Black Americans shit on Black Americans.
No, it wasn't just reparations. It was people that was talking hella shit. I'm not talking
We
about
talk
the
shit
ones
about
that.
each other.
Wait, hey, you go finish up.
Let him.
Damn. What I'm just saying, and I agree with you. It's certain things that I don't agree with either. But what I'm saying is that the emergence came from people. It was people who was trying to align themselves with white people that was adapted to their ideologies that was here shitting on Black Americans. That's how FBA emerged. I don't agree with the shit that they say. I'm not anti-Caribbean or anti-African. I got love for Caribbean culture and African culture, but I'm not gonna sit here in front like it wasn't a gang of motherfuckers, whether they be Hispanic, whether they be Caribbean, whether they be African, that was shitting on Black Americans 6-7 years ago before FBA became big like it is right now on the internet. That's the only thing I'm saying.
All I'm saying, if they was shitting on us, whoop-de-doo. Humans talk about other humans all the time. We ain't special.
Okay, with that logic,
we talk about other races also all the time.
Listen, okay, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is that you had a lot of people who was sitting there saying, okay, Black Americans ain't built shit, they ain't never done shit, they ain't a whole bunch of shit. Okay, it was motherfuckers was getting wicked with it. I was around, so I knew. But what I'm saying, I don't hold that accountable to all Caribbean people or all African people or all Hispanic people. But I'm sitting here to let you know I saw it with my own two eyes. There was a lot of it. And I knew that sooner or later, if people got wind of that shit, FBA movement was going to grow. And with what I thought, it sure in the hell did. That's the only thing I'm saying.
And I'm just saying the FBA shit helps white people. The same white people they claim to have disdain for, that separation FBA shit plays right into their plan and agenda. And I wish my people would realize that. They want us to not like people who got the same genetic makeup as us. And we out here doing it.
I agree with that. I agree 100% with that. But I ain't going to sit here and say like what other people were saying didn't play into white supremacy as well. So it's a tit for tat thing.
Yeah.
Just because someone else doing something don't mean we have to do it. It don't make what we doing go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tit for tat is how we used to do shit as children.
Yeah, you know, FBA and
besides the talking about outside people, I think FBA is definitely needed per se. But all the talking about foreigners and the tether talk, that's ridiculous to me, of course. But just the whole delineation, or just at least accepting the fact that we are not the same as our African, Jamaican, Haitian brothers. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, personally.
No, well, culturally, ethnically, we're different culturally and ethnically, but racially, we're the same. It's not a hard concept to understand. Usually, when people come, with us being the majority of people here, when people come, they're gonna adapt to African American culture. My problem is, don't adapt to African American culture and then you turn around and shitting on us at the same time. I'm not with none of that shit. Just like I don't like people to sit here and try to downplay any contributions that Caribbean people might have made to the United States or Africans or whoever else. I'm not with none of that shit. Because you ain't got to talk down on other groups to uplift your own group.
Yeah, but Rakim, but my issue is that I believe that most people that are foreign or tether or whatever, they're not doing that. They're not disrespecting. You know, it's a small amount, and people want to romanticize it, make it seem like it's a bigger issue than what it actually is.
Inflate.
Okay, with that
Right.
logic, FBA is not a law. It's 40 million African Americans.
Yeah. Oh,
FBA
yeah.
is a small group.
Yeah. Most Black American people, they don't really care about all that division shit for real. Like, you know.
But I'm just saying, I knew shit was gonna escalate from 2020 when I was seeing a lot of that shit. I knew shit was gonna eventually make its way to that to that type of situation. That's all I'm saying. Because there's a lot of people.
This is all Brownie's fault.
There's a lot of people that was talking like they were superior or they were much more better.
Rakim, this is all
African
Brownie's fault, and Brownie's from Chicago, and she started this argument.
No, this ain't Brownie's fault.
And she's from Chicago.
But that's it, man. You can't. It's only so long you're gonna talk down on people acting like you superior and better, then people are gonna react and respond. That's it. Like I ain't with the shit. It's a lot of goofy people on that side, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like it wasn't people that put the batteries in their back for them, thinking that their culture was better without even understanding the dynamics and how things even go in America and how America even works. So it is what it is.
Nigga, you stuck with the tethers, nigga. Ain't shit you gonna do about it, nigga.
No, man, I ain't got
no
no
problem. Do about it, nigga?
I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problems, man.
This is our country now, nigga. What you gonna do about it?
Nobody going
And
nowhere.
let me tell you, I'm not sure if y'all know this now, but green cards, they have just now made a whole new thing to where they're stopping green cards, and so even if you get married to a person from another country, that they have to like leave the country and then come back. And if they were here like prior and
for the people that's talking down on this ain't really got shit to even do with African Americans, because a lot of this tension is because white people feel like that they're losing their numbers. That's the only reason a lot of this shit even got a push.
And that's my point. They
No, I
feel
get
like
what you're
they
saying,
losing, they feel like they losing their number in power. It's basic divide and conquer. We are falling for the oldest trick in the game: divide and conquer.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
We are losing our power. So if we can push and keep, they laughing at us, at each other's
let me
throat
just say this: you're
over
absolutely
nationalities.
right. No, you're absolutely correct, and I agree with you 100%. Because but I think the mentality comes from, well, people are looking at it, well, just 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, y'all was joining white people. Y'all thought white people was on y'all side. Now white people that turned against y'all, we might as well give y'all the same treatment that y'all was giving us, or how bad y'all was talking down on us and said, oh, they need to pull themselves up. They don't work hard. They don't do all of this and that, and we're doing this and that. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the reverse now. White people got y'all in their crosshairs. Now we might as well join in with them and give y'all the same treatment that you was giving us. I think that's what they're thinking. Not saying that I agree. I'm just saying I think that's what they're thinking.
Yeah, okay, so we know that Brownie and Reese are the racists. We know that.
And what's this you sent me in the back chat too?
It's just a dark joke from the same roast that other people ain't, the people that should be insulted by ain't been in uproar about. But it's just as bad, if not worse, to the other joke. Just to
Tony Hinchcliffe is here, looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the
Whoa, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on?
Damn.
It's
Tony
context. The
Hinchcliffe is
context ain't
here,
gonna make it bad.
looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the child to show where he touched them. Tony reminds me of Charlie Kirk, in that he's definitely been on camera letting a guy unload in his throat. You know?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Kill Tony. Please, someone can kill Tony.
Yeah.
I think that would have been more powerful if Kevin Hart would have said it at the end.
I think that was funny though.
See what I'm saying? I bet his wife and children
Kevin Hart,
did.
his little jokes wasn't even nothing. I think he should have had some bangers at the end. I don't
That
think
was
Kevin
fun.
Hart got with him the way it should.
Yeah, Kevin Hart said at the end was kind of bullshit to me. I ain't
Y'all
gonna
see
lie.
what I'm saying though? Like that joke was on the same level as that George Floyd joke.
Kevin Hart's not known for that type of comedy though. His stuff is very light.
What was that one comedian that they tried to cancel because he made a Charlie Kirk joke? He had the night show. The I can't think of his name, man.
Oh, what is his name? I know what you're talking about.
Not Conan O'Brien. It was the
No, it was the other one with the slick back hair. I mean,
yeah,
Jimmy Fallon, one of them weird ass, unfunny ass niggas.
Yeah, Jimmy
I
Fallon.
don't even know how his show been on so long. He got to be like letting somebody.
Wasn't it
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Jimmy
Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Neither one of them Jimmy's funny. I don't even know where they come from.
That's
Like-
what I said. And you know what's the funny thing about that Kirk situation?
They're from SNL.
That all of those people that was same ones that like to make George Floyd jokes and shit like that. When that shit happened to Charlie Kirk, you got motherfuckers crashing out, or how they like to say about us, chimping out, calling up HBCUs, making like we ain't had nothing to do. He got smoked in motherfucking white ass Utah by somebody that was on the liberal opposition that was the same.
It went out.
race.
Yeah, your audio
All of a
went
sudden,
out.
it's the black people.
That's that bootleg
Like, that's-
Wi-Fi.
that's the,
But let's not
that's me.
blame.
That's me, DJ.
Yeah,
My shit fucking up. I'm riding through some woods. My bad.
Oh, so DJ, what you saying? That was that black Wi-Fi? That's what you're saying?
Let's not glaze over what that joke we just saw.
That's FBA Wi-Fi. That's
FBA
Wi-Fi is crazy. It's disrespectful, bro.
Let's not glaze over what that joke just showed, though. It showed that was the tone of the roast. And I haven't seen a lot of ripping and robbing and ranting and over that joke.
Let me say this here. I understand dark humor. I'm just saying, right? That shit right there, bro, was crazy. Even the Kirk shit, that shit was crazy, right? And Kevin Hart ain't responsible. Only thing though, he went to them people's funeral, and you can't tell them people how to feel. Like if Charlie Kirk's wife was to feel away, nobody can tell her that she's invalid to feel that way.
I mean, but vice versa. You can't tell Kevin Hart that he should sit up here and defend this shit if he don't feel like he should defend it. Like
No, I'm not saying he should defend it. I'm just saying because he done went to the funeral and tried to. A lot of these comedians like playing politician, and there's the flip
No, that's
side
a
of
fact.
you involving yourself too much. Now you involved. Now you done seeing these people. You look them in the eye. Now they're gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to be fair, like with all the memes online, I'm pretty sure they're immune to the bullshit.
Yeah,
Plus,
but
I'm not-
they don't know them people.
And I'm not talking about how the family feel. You're right. They got the right to feel that way. I would
Family
never
don't
tell
know
them
Kevin
people.
Hart either.
I would never tell them people how to feel.
George
and not
Floyd
feel.
family know Kevin.
It's the social warriors. It's the other people that I'm talking about on with their selective outrage. The family can be mad, should be mad, and I never critique that. It's these other it's the couch ass social warriors that act like that wasn't the tone of the thing. The family
Man.
ain't supposed to get it. The family ain't supposed to get it. But it's the other motherfucker. You know all that shit.
Because that's what Kevin Hart said too. He said that if you don't like it, then don't like it and move on. We don't have to create. I agree with that. We don't have to create a whole movement behind everything that we like. We don't like. Like I don't like why we gotta try to cancel
agree.
Tony. Why we gotta make this into a big ass ordeal? You know what I mean?
No, I don't think he should be canceled. My whole thing that I was mad about is the people that don't understand why the family mad. They saying, "Oh, it's just a roast." Like, yeah, it's just a roast, but this family they don't think it's just a roast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. Why do we care so much what the family feel?
Come on, fighter.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm with Fighter. I
Because
don't.
that's the only reason we're talking about their family is because they're the ones that's the only people that's valid to even say some shit.
Oh, you
Now
got
the other people that don't know the man personally, they just trying to do some extra shit.
Okay, I mean that's fair. You know, that's
And I
fair.
know
But you know what though?
like,
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say to add to what y'all was saying, the internet and a lot of things that have been pushed over the years has made things very sensitive. To the point you can't say shit no more. You can't
That's
say, and like before then, me, you, DJ, me, you, Unk, Fighter, we all grew up watching WWF in the Attitude Era. That was some of the most racist undertone type of shit. But the shit was funny as fuck when we was coming up. But that was before the internet. I wouldn't trade that time because I thought it was funny as hell. Vince McMahon wearing a do-rag. They had
what's up, my nigga?
They had remember they had a black group called Crime Time where people like backstage shit was coming up missing and they were stealing shit from people.
Hold on. You remember Eddie Guerrero? I lie, I cheat, I steal.
But that's the thing. But 18 though, that's the thing. I feel like people don't forget. Like we done got so close with this social media stuff to the TV people that they forget that they watching TV. Like I really do feel like sometimes people forget that they watching a production and they're watching something that's supposed to make you pissed off. That's supposed to make you either react in some type of way. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying?
I want to say this here, bro. I
ahead.
think the internet now, bro, makes shit. People say the internet is more sensitive, but I think the internet makes shit way more disrespectful too than back in the days, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we underestimating that disrespect is echoed. Niggas make a meme off of you. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, niggas will make a meme off of you that ain't got nothing to do with what you were saying. Like it's like if I play damn when this nigga like Fighter, like I don't know, spill his fucking juice or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's not even the same context. So no, it's crazy now with the internet. Like niggas will echo your embarrassment, make that shit look crazier than it really is, bro.
Fighter, I'm gonna be down in Houston. If you get knocked out, I'm making a meme, nigga.
Hey, it is what it is.
I'm gonna be down there. I already bought my ticket and I booked my hotel room.
I'm gonna see you.
I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you. We can kick it, man. How long you gonna be there?
Some of the worst roasters that will really make you feel crazy is gay men.
Oh God! Let's not add them to the conversation.
I know she was gonna do it.
Up here. We don't even want
to talk about that.
Why would you even
bring them up, DJ?
Yo, you know what? Let me switch it up real quick. But DJ Witch, real quick, I think that's true. What you kind of said. I feel like before, it just the comedy or when people crack jokes, it used to be more like in fun. Now it does seem like personal, and people are really going there. You know,
it's
so
way darker than before, bro. People go to the
it's like because if I make fun of somebody, I'm just cracking on them.
Bro,
like now it's like
rap.
the person really feels like that.
He was talking about Arsenal and battle rap. In battle rap, in the middle of the rap, them niggas pull up your record. Them niggas, bro, pull up a picture of your grandmother. That shit is
that's
crazy.
why, and you know that's why I'm not. That's why I have nothing for this. Because that's I watch battle rap all the time. Them niggas go crazy, nigga. Like this ain't shit.
A nigga prop is the picture of where your mom's live, bro.
Didn't a battle rapper get shot, DJ, for saying some wild shit before?
Battle rappers don't got shot.
Nah.
Yeah, battle rapper got.
I think I just saw
Matt Hoffa used to have a habit of putting his hands on people. I know that.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we know that nigga, to be honest with you. But this nigga Loaded Looks put up a whole picture of Calico butt naked in a pool during a battle, bro. Like I'm like that's what I'm saying. That's where I come from, bro. Yeah, so that's like, nigga, this ain't shit, bro. This ain't shit. These niggas really try to embarrass each other, you know. Go ahead.
But to add to another thing that you were saying, DJ, like with the shorties and shit. I done had a lot of fights when I was coming up, right? I done got my ass whooped before.
Yeah,
I done got jumped before. You out of here, fighter? I done got jumped. All right, hey, I see you ain't been around because you've been training, man. Good luck on your fight down in Houston, bro. We root for you.
Win or lose, I'm gonna get you a shot of tequila, nigga.
I'm gonna put my money on the other nigga. Hold on, when
I got my money on Fighter, unless he trying to do a thing where he could make a little bread.
We trying to do a Ray J.
What Ray J did? Come on, man. Yo, we had a plan, CJ. We had a plan.
Hey, that nigga put a speed knot on that nigga head, bro.
That was a real knot, bro.
Speed knot on his head. Yeah.
Like, this
That shit was like a cartoon
He's
character.
really bad off right now. But they're saying Ray J is really bad off right now. Like he really.
Yeah, he was supposed to be dying, like on his deathbed or
Well,
something.
he's
like
in
that.
he's in the hospital, right? I just seen a TMZ picture of this nigga.
Yeah,
I saw that too. Yeah. Yep.
He had to see if he had a concussion.
Ray J old now, man. He better sit his ass down somewhere.
Ray J down there 50 out there.
Man, Ray J's a comedian, bro. I think all this is a part of the plan, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That
I
not
think it's
one
all
part of the plan.
Nah, the not wasn't the part of the plan. He clearly made it clear that not was not supposed to be a part of
To add to what you were saying earlier, DJ, I done got my ass whooped, man. I done won fights. I done got my ass whooped. I done got jumped. Like, I can't imagine motherfuckers still playing that shit on the internet if the internet was, back then. Like, motherfuckers get up like, hey, man, this whole ass nigga 18th. Let's watch that time he lost that fight back in 02. Or he got jumped
And
back
now you
in
see why.
04.
And now you see
that
why
shit is-
these young niggas. I know you understand. And I'm not saying it's right, but now you understand why these young niggas can't take a L, bro.
on God.
Right.
On God. I'm
That
not
L
going.
lasts for life.
Hey, that's
L
what
lasts for
that's what
life.
Charleston said, right? He said if you get beat up and you see people recording you getting beat up, when you get up, don't pop the dude that hit you. Pop the dude with the cameras, because that's gonna go everywhere. They gonna see it. Millions of people gonna see you getting beat up because somebody is recording you. So I agree. Man.
Or how about you just take your L like a man?
Nah, I gotta get up and pop somebody. I
Or
ain't gonna
just
lie to you.
win then. Just win.
The only thing you could do is look at this.
nigga.
The only thing you could do, I think you could take if you take your L and it's broadcasted, you gotta fuck the nigga bitch or their mom or somebody. Somebody that they care about. That's you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the box.
But this the thing. I don't know why it's a big deal, because I done lost fights before. I haven't met a nigga
Bro,
that haven't lost a fight.
Unc, have you
Well,
lost the
let me
fight and that bitch went on Facebook,
It wouldn't-
nigga, and a million people done seen that shit?
But it wouldn't matter, because all I say is that I didn't invent losing fights. I ain't the
You're not
first,
gonna say
the
that, bro.
middle, or the last a nigga. So even if it's online, I'll just be like, so I lost a fight. Now I'm about to go to the refrigerator and make a sandwich. You want one, motherfucker? Like, what are
It
we talking
depends on
about?
how you lose too. Cause just cause the camera rolling, niggas will try to make a movie out of you.
Oh God, they start making memes. Every time you go online, you see Unc get his ass knocked out. Nigga, you gonna feel some type of way, brother. Stop.
I would feel enough a type of way to act out. Because
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's situations like it's one thing to lose a fight, then it's another thing to be completely embarrassed. Let's say a motherfucker get knocked out, then people pull his pants down while he knocked out and shit.
Right.
Like all stuff like that, shit like that. Like
Well, let's say they
That
go and
shit-
piss on you while you're on the floor. That's
Okay,
crazy.
so hard to
Niggas
do
are killing you.
He kick you in the head and then spit on you. You know what I mean? Like
give you a hard killing.
You gonna want to kill?
Well, that's different though. Yeah, that's an extreme situation.
Man, if a nigga piss on me, he gots to go.
That's
He
assault.
got to go, you know what I'm saying?
That's assault. That's biological warfare. Listen,
biological warfare.
It's gonna
that's
be all.
different.
It's gonna be all types of extended clips loaded, boy. I'm
bored.
I'm just.
Hopefully, I got a button on there.
I'm
I'm just
bending your
talking to-
block.
I'm just talking a normal fight where a nigga got the best of you and you lost. That's all. I'm keeping it normal.
But there's a spectrum. That's what I'm saying. You got to think about the full spectrum, man.
And most fights don't turn
These
out all that
kids are
crazy
cruel,
shit.
man. These kids are cruel, bro. Just
Man, they
like-
said there was this one dude. What's his name? Rico Reckless. They said when they was in prison, right? What they would do is they would
come on,
Savage life. Yeah,
I'm
they
just
doing that shit
saying,
in the
brother.
county.
They'll knock
Savage
you out,
life.
pull
That's
your
fucked
pants
up.
down, and spit in your butt, brother. I pause.
That's
I'm just
that-
saying.
Bro,
That's
what
disgusting.
the fuck?
What?
That's that. Where he from? Where Rico
He's from
Reckless?
Chicago.
Oh,
He's from
man.
They was
Chicago.
doing that shit in
He's
the
from
county.
18. He's from 18.
They
That's how
was
they
doing
do
that
it,
shit in
man.
the county. Yeah, they was doing that shit in the county.
What the fuck y'all on, man?
That's some
What's
new
going
school
on,
shit.
Brownie?
That ain't how niggas used to do it back in the day. That's some new school shit. That's them young niggas, bro. It's called savage life, where they'll knock you out and then I hate to even repeat this.
That's
shit.
not savage.
Yeah.
That's
Spit